It's called the beautiful game, a sport that unites billions, topples governments, and builds legends. But football, or soccer, as some call it, wasn't always the global obsession it is today. From muddy fields in medieval Europe to the billion-dollar stadiums of today, this is the story of how humanity's favorite game was born, shaped, and immortalized. Before we kick off, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite team in the comments. Now, let's journey through time to the origins of football. The idea of kicking a ball isn't new, it's ancient. Over 2,000 years ago, the Chinese played a game called Cuju, meaning kickball. Players used a leather ball filled with feathers and hair, passing it through a small opening without using their hands. In ancient Greece and Rome, soldiers played games like episkiros and harpastum, blending teamwork with physical endurance. Across the world, the Aztecs had tlachtli, a sacred game that mixed sport and religion, where losers sometimes paid the ultimate price. These early games shared one spirit: competition, teamwork, and glory, but football as we know it was still centuries away. In medieval England, football was a free-for-all. Imagine entire villages chasing a pig's bladder from one town square to another. There were no rules, no teams, just chaos. Windows shattered, fences fell, and players often ended up in fights. The game was so wild that kings tried to ban it. King Edward II outlawed it in 1314, calling it a great noise in the city. But nothing could stop the people's passion. The rough, lawless game survived and began to evolve. The turning point came in 19th century England. As schools like Eton, Harrow, and Cambridge began to formalize play, football split into two camps, one that allowed handling the ball and one that didn't. In 1863, a group of clubs met at the Freemasons' Tavern in London to create a single code of rules. That meeting gave birth to the Football Association, FA, and with it, the modern game. The use of hands became forbidden, creating a clear divide between football and rugby. From this moment, the world's most popular sport officially had its rules. British sailors, traders, and soldiers carried the game across the globe, from Europe to Africa, Asia, and South America. Everywhere it landed, it took on new life. In Argentina and Brazil, football became a dance. In Africa, it became a symbol of unity and resistance. In Europe, it became a tool of identity and pride. By the late 19th century, clubs had sprung up in dozens of countries. Football wasn't just English anymore, it belonged to the world. In 1871, England launched the FA Cup, the first official football tournament, a tradition that continues today. By 1904, nations united to form FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association. Just 6 years later, football debuted at the Olympics, and in 1930, the first FIFA World Cup was held in Uruguay. The host nation triumphed, and a global obsession was born. From the smoky 1930s to the television age, football's heroes became immortal. Pelé, the Brazilian wonder who won 3 World Cups. Diego Maradona, whose hand of God and magical dribbles mesmerized the world. Europe had its kings too: Cruyff's total football, Zidane's artistry, Ronaldo's power, Messi's precision. Each generation brought new legends, new rivalries, and unforgettable moments. Football wasn't just a sport anymore. It was art, war, theater, and religion combined. Today, football is the world's greatest stage, played in over 200 countries, watched by billions. The game has evolved with technology, from goal line sensors to VAR. And it's no longer just a man's game. Women's football is growing faster than ever, from the streets of Lagos to the stadiums of London. But amid the glamour and billions, football's soul remains the same: 22 players, one ball, and a dream shared by every child who's ever kicked it. From ancient fields to global arenas, football has endured wars, revolutions, and rivalries because it speaks one universal language: passion. It's more than goals and trophies. It's belonging, hope, and unity. So next time you see a child kicking a ball down a dusty street, remember, they're playing a game older than nations and stronger than any empire. Thank you for watching Tales of Time. If you love stories that shape our world, hit like, subscribe, and tell us, who's your favorite football legend?